Unlock your potential today at skillbakery.com.
So in our previous lectures, we have seen how to customize the user prompt and then send it over to Claude. Now in this one, we'll be learning how we can block prompts with the hook command. So over here in our settings.local.json, you can see that we have defined or configured this user prompt submit. So whenever user types something, we are running this log cloud prompt.js file. And from this over here, we are customizing that prompt accordingly by prefixing few things like tell me a joke on prompt text. And if everything goes fine, this is going to be written in the standard output, and Claude will pick it up from there and process it. Now we want to include a scenario where if the user is typing certain keywords, we want to restrict the user from sending that prompt to Claude. And that we can do by either looking at the prompt text itself. So whatever user has entered, we are just looking into it, and if it contains that word, we can definitely go ahead and type this out, standard output. You can also take standard error as well. Here I've taken standard output, and you can also work with the prompt itself. So if you see in our cloud prompts.json where we are storing the prompt, you'll notice that the prompt contains certain attributes like session ID, transcript path, and few other data attributes, which includes prompt. And if you see over here, current working directory is also part of that particular prompt. So you can take these keywords as well and accordingly process it. For instance, if you see over here, we are just extracting the prompt from that. So in our cloud prompt.js, you'll notice that this is the prompt attribute that we are accessing right now. Similarly, you can access any other attributes as well, and accordingly, you can modify this condition and ensure that such prompts can be blocked easily. So over here, as you can see, I wrote the keyword joke, and here it can identify that I have a hook in place, which says that we discuss serious things, no jokes. So instead of coming up with any joke, it is simply saying that I'm here to help you with serious software engineering tasks. So you can see that how you can play with the user prompts. Either you can customize them or you can block them altogether. Now over here, I have updated it to std error, that's a standard error. Let's go ahead and type the word joke and see how it takes it. So here you can also see one issue with Claude, that even though the condition matches, it's not taking the std error into account. So earlier I was explaining that either you write standard output or standard error, it's going to respect both. But in this scenario, it's strictly adhering only when standard output is written, and that we have seen. So that is something which you need to consider when you are trying to block the user prompts. So your conditions must make use of standard output instead of standard error.
If you find the video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.